Hey, I just wanted to hop on here before you get any further into today's video lesson. I just want to let you know, this lesson and any of the lessons in this new series, I'm calling it something like the Beginner Backbeat series, or Beginner Backbeat Groove series, or something like that. Every video in this series is specifically tailored to beginner drummers, or new-ish drummers, or drummers who really haven't played much. Maybe they've played a little bit, but they've never really studied backbeat grooves. This series is for them. So, or for you, maybe that's you watching. So if you're an advanced or even an intermediate player, this series is probably gonna be nothing good for you. I mean, not nothing good for you, but it's probably not what you're looking for. You probably already know all this stuff. So before you, if you're advanced or intermediate, begin spending more time watching this video, you may not need to. You probably don't need to. You probably know all this stuff, so you can skip it. Now, if you're a beginner and you're still watching, hey, I am so happy you're here, and I'm really excited for you to jump into the rest of this lesson. Also, before you go any further, I want you to click the link in the description below. Not for me, but for you. It's a free PDF of the drum charts of each of the grooves that I'm going to be demonstrating in this video. So it doesn't help me out at all. I could care less. It's for you. You need that in order to actually practice these grooves. This lesson is going to be, I think, really helpful for you, but the biggest takeaway, even if you don't watch the rest of this lesson, is that you get that PDF, you download it to your phone or your tablet or your computer, or print it out and throw it up on your music stand, get behind your drum kit and start playing the grooves on that page. If that's all you take away from today, that's what I want for you. Every lesson in this series is going to have a drum chart PDF in the description below, so always grab it. Also, I'm going to include a drum PDF for how to read drumming notation. So if you're completely new, like if this is the first time you're ever picking up a pair of sticks and you just got a drum kit or something like that, or you made a drum kit out of pots and pans, or you're playing a bunch of pillows, or you're using a practice pad, whatever it may be, if you have no idea how to read drum notation, there's a second PDF below for you. Again, neither of those PDFs help me at all. If you click them, it doesn't benefit me, but it does benefit you. And I want to give those two things to you for free. So please click those links before you go any further in this video. All right, that's enough. I think that's everything. If it's not, hopefully I cover it in the rest of this video. I'm just so excited that you're here. Again, if you're advanced or intermediate and you're still watching this, I don't know why, unless you're just enjoying it. Hey, cool, happy you're here. This video is for you newer drummers out there. All right, cool. Let's get started with the lesson. Here we go. All right, so we're back with another bass drum variation lesson. So in a moment, you're going to see me demonstrate this stuff. We're piggybacking off of last lesson where we added the 16th note subdivision into the groove. And we're doing that again here today. Single-handed 16th notes with our right hand, meaning we're playing with our right hand, 1 E and 2 E and the whole time, for all 4 beats of the measure. As always, I encourage you to play all of these grooves, not just on your hi-hat, but also on your ride cymbal. So get that right hand moving from this position where it's on the hi-hat to the open position where it's on the ride. It's a great way of just familiarizing your mind and your body with your full drum kit, which as drummers, when we're playing songs, that is so important because almost every song you're gonna play, you're probably gonna be using the hi-hat and ride cymbal in it, 9 times out of 10. Don't quote me on that, but pretty close to it. Anyway, today's lesson for you beginner / young-ish drummers out there, we're varying the bass and snare drum now. So your snare drum too is gonna move a little bit. So it's still backbeat. We're still playing a backbeat on 2 and 4, I think, for basically every one of these grooves. But maybe there's an additional snare in there on a 16th note. There will certainly be all sorts of variation in your kick drum. So your right foot is going to be playing, sometimes on the downbeat. and then on E's and U's all over the place. It's going to be awesome. All right, let's get to the demonstration where you can follow along using your drum chart PDF, and then I'll pop back in before the end of the lesson. All right. Okay, there we go. So that is the first bass/snare variation with 16th notes, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'm really excited for you to start practicing this. As always, I encourage you to use 3 different tempos. So pick a slow tempo, something that's challenging for you, a medium tempo, something that's comfortable for you, and then a fast tempo. Fast for you, not fast because someone told you it's fast. Something that physically feels fast and challenging for you. A little bit of pushing ourselves in both directions is going to strengthen that inner clock for you. Doesn't have to be a huge difference. Your slow could, for example, your slow could be 60, your medium could be 80, and your fast could be 90. It's not a huge difference, but if that's where you're at, then that's where you're at, and that's a beautiful thing. Each day you practice, as I've mentioned in other lessons, move the metronome knob just a little bit. So if your slow is 60, try 59 or 62. If your medium is 80, try 83 or 77. If your fast is 90, try 91 or 87, something like that. Also, as always, hi-hat, ride cymbal, make that right hand play in both. And try to play, a little more advanced thing is, maybe try as you get comfortable. Start, of course, freestyle, then, you plug it to the metronome, you get the 3 different tempos, and try to go maybe 4 or 8 measures on the hi-hat, and then without stopping, see if you can move your right hand quickly to the ride cymbal and continue playing that same groove for the same amount of measures. So if you did 4 measures on the hi-hat with number 1, then without stopping, move that right hand quickly after the 4th measure to the ride cymbal and play an additional 4 measures. That's a great way of just being super productive in your practice time, but also getting you comfortable with moving across the drum kit with your cymbal hand, which happens all the time in songs. It's really kind of a great way of getting you comfortable where we're headed. Eventually you're going to want to learn to play songs, and so that's a skill we're going to need. All right, there you have it. If you have any questions, as always, drop a comment below. If you enjoy this video, I would be so grateful if you did any and all of the YouTube things. Like, subscribe, notification bell, share it with other people. Your support is what helps this channel grow and reach new up-and-coming or aspiring drummers like yourself. As always, I'm just super grateful that you specifically are here and watching this video. Thank you, and I hope you have a very blessed day.